Hello and welcome there guys to the Crash Bandicoot 500. And we are here at Atlanta with only 4 races to go, 3 races after this one. Bearfields and Joltas, Washington, D.C. That is the next 3 races. And it sure is to be an exciting one to say the least. Here at Atlanta, we're expecting some good racing. This is the only race that will return this season for 2 back-to-back races. Atlanta next season will be only a 1 race deal kind of thing, where we'll only go to Atlanta 1 time next season. But Atlanta, for the Crash Bandicoot 500, holds 22 guys. 22 guys' chances coming into Atlanta for the Crash Bandicoot 500 still have a shot of the Season 11 championship, of being crowned champion. But realistically, the 5 guys, top 5 in the points, look set to try and win this championship, as the 5 guys in the top 5 are within 1 race back of the point leader, Eugene DeMax, who will line up in 7th position. Let's get you down to the starting lineup. As the cars get ready to go set for 33 laps. Checking on our top 5 in the points. Eugene DeMax is not going! Eugene DeMax, the point leader, did not roll off! Oh my goodness! DeMax, one of the favorites for this championship, did not start his engine! He's on the pit road. He might be able to get back out there, but DeMax, this is going to really hurt his chances, as he just took the point lead from this man of Daniel Day, who is coming in this race tied for 2nd in the points. Eric Burton is starting further forward in 4th place, but that is actually the top 3 in the points. The green flag's going to come in the air for Austin Ogo. Here we go, green flag is out. Boy, this is going to be a big hit in the points. DeMax in the 24 is still on the pit road. And Eugene has never really had the point lead ever in his career until this race. And he's had the best chance to win the championship this season until now. Trent Totter is one of them guys fighting for the championship. So is Daniel Day. This is going to be a big hit for DeMax in the points. It's going to allow a lot of guys to get back in this. Speaking of a lot of guys to get back in this, William Duncan, Noah Hart right there moving their way forward. They're going to need this kind of run to get in this run. Joshua Michaels in the 28, almost tagged the 22. Raymond Fisher, one of them guys, need to get a good run here and try and get up there in the point battle. But Austin Ogo, also one of them guys fighting to get in. 9th in the point standings is Ogo. This is going to help him to try and get back into this, as they are really racing behind him though. 3x3 racing. A caution flag is out for the first time here today. And looks like maybe Jeffrey Lynn in the 4 car went around or something. I think that's what happened. Maybe a single car spin to bring us under the caution flag. As the 4 car, Jeffrey Lynn's off the pace. Let's get you a replay. Here is a replay. They're 4 wide back here. And looks like Nick Perkles is going to turn the... Yeah, right there. Jacob Hart and Nick Perkles got together into Jeffrey Lynn. It was right near the rear of the field. And Lynn actually kept it straight. So, some fresh Goodyear tires going to be on that Ford Kodak Chevrolet. And it's going to keep Jeffrey back on track. Let's get you a restart. Never mind about the restart. We have pit stops. This could decide who goes to victory lane here in the Crash Bandicoot 500. Ogo gets out first. Teammate Eamon coming out. Noah Hart a gas and go. He's in 3rd off pit lane, trying to make a gamble for points. Raymond Fisher, Seth Cole runs to the back of Eric Burton. Cole in the 17. There's Kenny Bale, one of the championship contenders. Runs into Richard Johnson, the 2-time champ. And the 24 to Max is back on track in the 24 car. Eamon is on he's 3 laps down is Eugene to Max. But the 17 of Seth Cole ran right in the back of Eric Burton, who is a championship contender. So is Seth Cole. He's barely mathematically in the hunt, but Cole has a lot of damage to the hood now. And he's signaling to pit road is Cole. He might be out of the race now. But up front, Austin Ogo, Eamon Staples, Noah Hart, Jake Bassinger, Raymond Fisher, William Duncan, the top 5 are actually the guys realistically still in the hunt for this championship here. So, the top 5 looking to get a good finish to get up here in the point battle. As point leader, Eugene Max is 3 laps down. Let's get you a restart. Coming into this race, Ogo runs as the leader, and on the inside is last place car Eugene Max. Ogo is actually 60 points behind Eugene Max, and as it runs, he will come out of this race 20 points behind Max, which that will put Ogo back in the fight. Noah Hart makes a desperate block on Bassinger, but it's not going to work. Bassinger, the 31, who's trying to make a late race charge in this championship battle for RCR, is right now 12th in the standings, and right now currently 40 points behind Max as it runs. And this could put Bassinger back in the hunt for his first ever title. Ashley Mace getting pushed by Daniel Day, who comes into this race tied for second in the points, 20 points behind Eugene, and will leave this race 20 points ahead of Eugene as it runs. Noah Hart, who's running the underfunded Bill Davis crew in that 22 car. No one really expected Noah to really come into the season and try and fight for the championship this season. He is 4 wide, nearly back here with Ashley and Raymond. Raymond and Dan Montague in the 36 down low. But up front, it is a battle between Eugene Max to get back on 2 laps down as Ogo is trying to lap to Max, getting back on his 3rd lap down, but Ogo is the leader, and Joshua Michaels, 2nd race ever, replacing the Andres Allen. Allen. Oh man, what it would be if Joshua could come out of here and win for Andreas Allen. He's got a lot on his shoulders here. He's got Austin Ogo, the fast Interstate Batteries Pontiac, right up in front of him. But can these guys make it all the way on gas the rest of the way? Some guys went with gas-only pit stops like Noah Hart to get his car up front. Some guys went 4-side tires like DJ Curtis. Joshua, I think, actually went with right-side tires only, and I think we may have a caution. Caution flag is out. Eric Burton, 2nd in the points is Burton. And he's around with a bunch of damage. There's Luke Martin, Sean Galligan, and Nick Mace. Seth Cole's got a piece of this one as well. Dan Montague is in it. Richard Johnson's involved. And Jordan Davis is back here. He may have been involved in it as well. So, top 2 in the points have troubles here. DeMax was ahead of Austin Ogo, so now he's only 2 laps down. Jeffrey Lynn's got more damage than he had last time. Ogo is the race leader. Let's get you a replay. They was racing really hard back here with Burton and Martin. Martin pushed up and Burton was there. Really got close. Dan Montague got turned down by Raymond Fisher. Oh, Luke Martin into the fencing. Oh, and Richard Johnson got in there. And Jordan Franzen may have just piled in there as well. And he did, right into Nick Mason them. That was a violent crash there. Gonna take another look at this. You can see there, Martin and Burton kind of tangled there. Dan Montague went low to try and miss them cars, and Raymond was there, turned down the track into Sean Galligan, which sharply turns back up the track. Oh, that's a hard hit for Galligan. That was a very hard hit. There's no safer barrier there either. Richard Johnson barely got a piece of it there. And there's Nick Mason, Jordan Franzen piling in. Here comes more cars back there. Jeffrey Lynn to pile in, and Chris Washer and Seth Cole piles in as well. Wow. Violent crash here on lap 11. Let's get your onboards. Well, Eric Burton coming in this race second in the points was left with a good chance to take the point lead here today. Him and Daniel Day both was having a good chance. Daniel Day's still up here, but Burton's out of the race. And Eugene Max is still on the racetrack. After not firing his engine, he's on the racetrack trying to gain as much points as he can. Ogo leads us down once again. Green flag is in the air. Now, just like last time, Eugene DeMax was 3 laps down on the start. Now he's only 2 laps down. If he can get another caution, he'll go 1 lap down. But I don't think he's going to have any chance here. Look at Bassinger trying to use DeMax as a pick here. Bassinger to the lead. New leader, Bassinger in the 31. And his teammate in the 30, defending champion Jackson Williams, is trying to work his way forward. But Bassinger, Ogo's not giving up there. He uses the middle groove to his advantage and is side by side 3 wide. Ogo holds the lead, but trying to clear Bassinger, he does. Bassinger, who came up runner-up for this race in Season 8 to his teammate Nick Mace in the 48. He does not want to come runner-up again, as here comes his teammate Jackson Williams in the 30. RCR trying to avenge their owner of Eric Burton and try and bring the RCR to the front. Noah Hart and Eamon Staples trying to gain every point as possible here. 4th and 5th for them. And Daniel Day trying to retake his point lead after losing it out at Sandusky. He's up to 7th. Trying to pass the Yates cars there of Curtis and Michaels there, and he does. But DeMax has got such a fast car. They brought this car that he won the Hooters 500 with earlier this season, and such high hopes for DeMax to try and extend his point lead, but it doesn't look meant to be. He's running 31st right now, currently only 1 lap down on the tail end of that lap. But Eamon Staples trying to win back-to-back races. He passes Bassinger. Bassinger, one of them guys that took gas-only pit stops last pit stop they made. Him and Noah Hart both trying to make the gamble to try and get their cars up front to gain points. And right now they're doing just that, but can they make it all the way on gas? Here comes Eamon on the back bumper of defending champion Jackson Williams. But Austin Ogo, who was really strong here in the Hooters 500 earlier this season, is the lead. He's not even worried about that 24 car up in front of him. But here comes Ogo's teammate, Eamon Staples, swinging it down the inside underneath the 30 of Jackson Williams. Make it Gibbs 1-2, RCR 3-4. Gibbs versus RCR in the front 4 right now, but Ogo is driving away from this pack. Joshua Michaels, his second ever start in the SCS, is working his way forward. Jordan Davis trying to make up points on Eugene DeMax this race. He right now runs 7th. Duncan trying to make up points as well. Kenny Bale is 2. Curtis, Hart, Caps, Raymond Fisher all trying to do the same. 3 wide racing here. Curtis, Bale, Duncan. But who's going to pay off? It looks like it may be the 88 here. Whoa! Dom Caps rubs up against the 22. Hard racing back there. But Ogo is clear sailing, running the high side here. Chris Washer running the inside, letting the leaders go by. How's Washer going to hold up these guys? He holds the inside. Very good driving by Chris Washer, but there's really hard racing back here. So they've kind of settled it out now. You want to finish ahead of that 2 car, because that 2 car, Daniel Day, the way it goes, I think Daniel Day is going to retake the point lead. He's got to gain 20 points on DeMax, and the way it's running, he'll do it. Chris Washer's in the way of the leaders here. He's going to get by here. Daniel Day better not get wrecked at all, but whoa, Chris Washer nearly got turned by Raymond there. But up front, Ogo continuing to lead. Here comes Jackson Williams, the defending champion. Jackson Williams. He won Savannah in Season 10, and he also won Sonoma in Season 10 as well. So he's going for his 3rd ever SCS victory. Did really good in Season 10, was so consistent. And he's been pretty consistent with RCR this season. If he would have had a full-time ride, this 30 team would have been up there near the hunt. Whoa, Staples drives it in and almost runs into the side of Jackson Williams there. Davis and Bassier closing back in. These guys running pretty much single file to catch up. Seth Cole's the next lap car Ogo is going to have to deal with here. He swings down the inside. There's a battle back there for the 3rd position and 2nd. Staples trying to hold off the 2nd with Jordan Davis charging hard. But Ogo has really lost a lot of his momentum there. Here comes the front few guys behind him. Ogo really has lost a lot of his ground and momentum. 28.62, a 28.45, 4 tenths on Ogo last lap. Did they catch him here? His teammate Eamon Staples is gunning for him. His 2nd win in the SS he is gunning for. But does Ogo have enough gas? We're hearing that his team is telling him to save enough fuel to get him to the end. Save a little fuel here and there. Ogo is doing just that with his lead. 28.52, a 28.48. He stepped it up that time. But the question will be, can he make it all the way on gas? That pit stop he made, will it be good enough for him to get all the way on the end? Jordan Davis, the Season 7 champion, underneath of Staples here. Still, I don't see anybody motioning their way down to pit road. Austin Ogo, he won at California earlier this season. The way he's going right now, where's the 30 or 24 is 31st, means he gains about 30 points. Ogo will come out of this race 30 points behind the max. That's really good. So, but he's actually only going to be about 50 points behind the point leader, because the way Daniel Day's running, he's only going to gain about 10 points today. So, but it's not over till it's over. Can Austin Ogo make it all the way on gas? We've seen this race come down to fuel mileage. We do not want that to happen again, but some guys have been told to save enough fuel they might not can make it. Who's on pit road there? Can't tell. It's 21 Sean Perkins, 57 Austin Lindell is also motioning in. Nick Perkles is coming in. And Jordan Davis is reeling in Austin Ogo. A lap and a half to go, but can Ogo make it on gas? Some people are pitting. Ogo stays out. He's gonna try and make the gamble. Jordan Davis is running him down though. White flag is out for Austin Ogo. He's got to make it around one more time, but Jordan Davis is clawing his way forward. If he runs out, he runs out. He's running hard. Right up to Austin Ogo now. The Season 7 champion is driving hard. I don't think it'll be enough though. Austin Ogo 3 and 4. Does he have enough? He stays out. Austin Ogo off turns number 4 is going to win the Crash Bandicoot 500 and his 2nd win of his STS career. What a drive by Austin Ogo. He's going to make it all the way on gas, but a better drive by Jordan Davis right up to his back bumper right at the finish, but it wasn't enough. He was trying to save enough gas, but it was not enough. Even Staples, who coming off the win in the ARCSOA 400, gets himself a 3rd place finish. 4th for Jake Bass here. That's going to be a real good run for him. Joshua Michaels, his 2nd ever race. He will get himself a 5th place finish. How about that? But it's this man right here, Austin Ogo, comes out and wins here at Atlanta. 3 races to go. Austin Ogo trying to get himself back in this hunt for this championship. Let's get you to your finishing results and standings after the Crash Bandicoot 500.